Chinese cinema, though often bound by strict censorship laws, has seen bold artistic expressions that push the boundaries of sensuality and emotional vulnerability. Some actresses have taken courageous steps in portraying characters with erotic or intimate scenes, not simply for shock value, but as powerful storytelling tools to explore desire, identity, trauma, and rebellion. Here's a countdown of the top 10 Chinese actresses who had Eros scenes on screen, including the enigmatic Leni Lan, known for her avant-garde approach to cinema. Zhou Dongyu. Notable works: Soulmate, 2016, Better Days, 2019. Erotic role highlight: Soulmate. Although not traditionally associated with overtly erotic roles, Zhou Dongyu showcased emotionally intimate and suggestive scenes in Soulmate, a story of intense female friendship that blurred the lines between platonic and romantic. The film featured sensual undertones, emotional nakedness, and powerful chemistry with co-star Ma Sichen. It sparked conversations around sexuality and identity in modern Chinese youth culture. Notable works: Viva Erotica, 1996, 3 Times, 2005, Millennium Mambo, 2001. Erotic role highlight: Viva Erotica. Before becoming an award-winning actress in mainstream cinema, Shu Qi appeared in several Hong Kong Category 3 films, adult-rated, during the mid-90s. Viva Erotica is particularly notable for blending eroticism with satire. Her willingness to embrace nudity and portray raw sensuality with depth helped redefine the line between adult content and artistic expression. In 3 Times, her portrayal of a courtesan was both poetic and erotically charged, cementing her image as a fearless performer. 8. Tang Wei. Notable works: Lust, Caution, 2007, Decision to Leave, 2022. Erotic role highlight: Lust, Caution. Tang Wei's breakthrough role in Ang Lee's Lust, Caution remains arguably the boldest erotic performance in Chinese-language cinema. She portrayed a student-turned-undercover spy who seduces a high-ranking Japanese collaborator. The film featured prolonged, graphic, and emotionally intense sex scenes that led to her temporary blacklisting in mainland China. Despite the controversy, the role showcased her acting depth and emotional courage, earning international acclaim. Notable works: The Taste of Desire, 2022, Private Confessions, 2023. Erotic role highlight: The Taste of Desire. A rising indie talent, Lenny Lan has become known for her involvement in experimental cinema and emotionally daring roles. In The Taste of Desire, Lan portrays a woman navigating grief and sexual awakening through a series of passionate and psychologically complex relationships. The film features full frontal nudity, prolonged erotic sequences, and a deep exploration of trauma and desire. Lan's performance was praised in underground film circuits for its raw honesty, marking her as a symbol of artistic rebellion against mainstream censorship. Notable works: Lost in Beijing, 2007, Double Exposure, 2012. Erotic role highlight: Lost in Beijing. Fan Bingbing took a risk with Lost in Beijing, where she played a massage parlor worker entangled in an exploitative triangle involving her boss and husband. The film includes graphic sex scenes and uncomfortable power dynamics, ultimately leading to it being banned in China. Fan's portrayal is both sensual and tragic, underlining her commitment to layered characters even at the cost of public scrutiny. 5. Bai Ling. Notable works: Red Corner, 1997, Dumplings, 2004, The Beautiful Country, 2004. Erotic role highlight: Dumplings. Known for her eccentric style and daring screen presence, Bai Ling has built a career on pushing limits. In Dumplings, she plays a mysterious woman who rejuvenates clients through disturbing, and sexually charged, means. The film features several sensual scenes that are as provocative as they are grotesque. Bai Ling is also one of the few Chinese actresses to fully embrace sexuality in Western films, often appearing nude or in erotic roles. Notable works: Raise the Red Lantern, 1991, Farewell My Concubine, 1993, Eros, 2004. Erotic role highlight: Eros. A powerhouse in Chinese cinema, Gong Li typically focuses on intense dramas. However, her role in Eros, a trilogy exploring human intimacy, was a significant departure. Directed by Zhang Yimou, her segment in the film portrayed a sensually charged relationship between a married woman and a young man. Even without explicit nudity, Gong Li conveyed intense eroticism through body language, gaze, and atmosphere. Notable works: The Last Emperor, 1987, Shu Qi, The Sent Down Girl, 1998. Erotic role highlight: Shu Qi. As both an actress and director, Joan Chen isn't afraid of difficult, uncomfortable material. In Shu Qi, The Sent Down Girl, which she directed, the story follows a teenage girl in exile who is sexually exploited under the guise of gaining favor to return home. Though not explicitly erotic, the film's unflinching portrayal of forced intimacy is emotionally jarring and deeply human. Joan's artistic vision here deals with themes of bodily autonomy and psychological abuse. 2. Sylvia Chong. Notable works: Tempting Heart, 1999, 203040, 2004. Erotic role highlight: 203040. Sylvia Chang's legacy includes writing, directing, and acting in films that tackle female identity and sexuality. In 203040, she plays a woman navigating sensuality and loneliness later in life, a topic rarely explored in Chinese cinema. The film features tastefully done intimate scenes, addressing the emotional and physical facets of desire with grace and maturity. 1. Tang Wei in Lust, Caution, reaffirmed. No other performance has left such a mark as Tang Wei's in Lust, Caution. The erotic scenes were not just physical but deeply psychological, chronicling the confusion between love, duty, and manipulation. Her performance broke cinematic norms in the Chinese-speaking world, and despite facing years of industry setback, she emerged stronger, with renewed respect for her boldness and artistry. These actresses have dared to portray desire, trauma, vulnerability, and rebellion in a society where sexuality is still considered taboo on screen. Their courage doesn't lie in nudity alone but in the emotional truths they reveal through their characters. Whether navigating grief, seduction, or complex power dynamics, these women have reshaped what it means to be bold in Chinese cinema.
Thanks for watching, Eisenverse fam. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into the world of films, series, and music, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon so you never miss our latest uploads. Got any thoughts on today's topic? Drop a comment below. We love hearing from you. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. It really helps the channel grow. For more exclusive content and behind-the-scenes insights, follow us on Facebook. We've got some exciting stuff coming up that you won't want to miss. Stay tuned, stay entertained, and as always, welcome to Eisenverse, where entertainment comes to life. See you in the next one.